Hey guys, ever wondered what not to do with your money as a teenager? Well, you're in the right place. We're about to dive into the top 10 mistakes that can keep you broke. Think of this like a reverse psychology guide. We're going to show you exactly what not to do so you can do the exact opposite and be rolling in dough. Today, we're throwing down the knowledge bombs on how to stay broke so you can avoid these pitfalls like the plague. We're talking epic fails, financial face plants, and money mistakes that'll make you cringe. Stick around, because we're about to blow your minds with how to stay broke. But remember, we're doing this so you can do the opposite. Let's do this. All right, let's kick things off with a classic mistake. Spending all your hard-earned cash on fast food. I'm talking burgers, fries, pizza, the works. Listen, I get it. That greasy goodness is tempting, but trust me, your wallet will hate you for it. Think about it. Let's say you drop like $5 a day on a burger and fries. That's $150 a month. You could be buying a whole new video game with that kind of cash. And the worst part, fast food leaves you feeling empty inside, just like your wallet. Instead of wasting your money on junk, invest in yourself and learn to cook some awesome meals at home. You'll save money, eat healthier, and impress your friends with your culinary skills. It's a win-win-win. So ditch the drive-thru and level up your cooking game. Your wallet and your stomach will thank you for it. Remember, we're trying to stay broke here, so definitely don't try cooking at home. Next up, we've got a mistake that's all too common in today's tech-obsessed world, buying the latest gadgets without saving up. Listen, I love a shiny new phone as much as the next guy, but dropping $1,000 on a device you don't even need is a recipe for financial disaster. Think about it. That new phone might seem awesome now, but what happens when the next model comes out in a few months? You'll be stuck with an outdated device and an empty wallet. And don't even get me started on those impulse buys. Instead of falling into the tech trap, set yourself some financial goals. Want that new phone? Cool. Figure out how much it costs and start saving. Create a budget, track your spending, and watch your savings grow. Trust me, the feeling of finally buying that gadget with your own hard-earned cash is way more satisfying than the instant gratification of an impulse buy. Plus, you'll be building good financial habits that will last a lifetime. But remember, we're trying to stay broke here, so definitely don't save up for anything. Just buy it now. All right, let's talk about something most people try to avoid, budgeting. I know, it sounds about as fun as a root canal, but trust me, if you want to stay broke, budgeting is the last thing you should do. Think about it. A budget forces you to track your spending, which means you have to face the cold, hard truth about where your money is going. And nobody wants to do that. It's way more fun to just swipe your card and hope for the best, right? Without a budget, you're basically flying blind. You have no idea how much money you have coming in, how much is going out, or where it's all going. It's like trying to navigate a maze in the dark. You're bound to run into some walls or empty bank accounts along the way. So if you want to stay broke, ditch the budget and embrace the chaos. Spend freely, ignore your bank statements, and just hope for the best. What could possibly go wrong? Chapter 4. Lone Ranger, the Friendship Wrecker. Next up, we've got a surefire way to sabotage your finances and your friendships, borrowing money and never paying it back. Listen, we've all been there. You're short on cash, your friend has some to spare, and you promise to pay them back as soon as possible. But then life happens, you forget, and suddenly you're that friend who owes everyone money. Not only is this incredibly awkward, but it can also seriously damage your relationships. Money can be a touchy subject, and borrowing from friends can create unnecessary tension and resentment. Plus, if you make a habit of not paying people back, word will get around and you'll be known as the friend who's always broke and looking for a handout. So, if you want to stay broke and alienate your friends, borrow money with reckless abandon. Ignore those "I owe you" texts and pretend like the debt doesn't exist. Your friends will love that. Chapter 5. Job? Nah. The opportunity cost. All right, let's talk about something that sounds totally lame, getting a job. I know, working sounds like the opposite of fun. But trust me, if you want to stay broke, avoiding work like the plague is essential. Think about it. A job means responsibility, commitment, and worst of all, waking up early. Who needs that when you could be sleeping in, playing video games, or just hanging out with friends? Plus, having a job means having money. And we all know that money is the root of all evil. It's tempting to spend it on frivolous things like food, clothes, and entertainment. And before you know it, you're trapped in the endless cycle of working to spend. So if you want to stay broke and avoid the soul-crushing monotony of a 9-to-5, just say no to jobs. Embrace the freedom of unemployment and enjoy the simple life. Who needs money when you have memes, right? Chapter 6 of Financial Literacy, Snooze Fest. All right, let's be real. Learning about money is about as exciting as watching paint dry. Who needs to know about boring stuff like budgeting, investing, or saving when you can just wing it, right? Wrong. Financial literacy is key to building a solid financial future, and if you want to stay broke, you better avoid it like the plague. Don't bother reading books, taking online courses, or even asking your parents for advice. Ignorance is bliss, remember? By remaining blissfully unaware of basic financial concepts, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of poor financial decisions. You'll fall prey to predatory lenders, rack up credit card debt, and make impulsive purchases you can't afford. So, if you want to stay broke and financially clueless, keep ignoring those finance books and podcasts. Stick to what you know best, spending money you don't have on things you don't need. All right, let's talk about everyone's favorite pastime, shopping. Who doesn't love browsing online stores, hitting the mall, or just impulsively adding things to their cart? It's the ultimate mood booster, right? Well, until you check your bank account, that is. Impulse buying is a surefire way to drain your funds faster than you can say credit card debt. That cute top you just to have? Yeah. It's not so cute when you're struggling to pay your phone bill. Instead of giving in to every shopping whim, try practicing some self-control. Make a list before you go shopping and stick to it. Wait 24 hours before making any big purchases. And for the love of all that is financially responsible, unsubscribe from those tempting email newsletters. But remember, we're trying to stay broke here, so throw caution to the wind and embrace the thrill of the impulse buy. Your wallet will regret it, but hey, at least you'll have a closet full of clothes you never wear. All right, let's be real. Setting financial goals is about as fun as a tax audit. Who needs those pesky things anyway? It's much more exciting to just float through life, spending money on whatever you want, whenever you want, right? Wrong. Financial goals give you something to work towards, a reason to save, and a roadmap to financial success. Without them, you're like a ship lost at sea, drifting aimlessly and hoping for the best. Instead of setting clear, achievable goals, embrace the chaos of financial uncertainty. Ignore those long-term aspirations like buying a car, traveling the world, or investing in your future. Live in the moment and spend like there's no tomorrow. But remember, we're trying to stay broke here, so ditch those goals and embrace the unknown. Who needs a plan when you can just wing it, right? All right, let's talk about something nobody wants to think about. Emergencies. They're unpredictable, stressful, and can really throw a wrench in your financial plans. But hey, who needs an emergency fund when you can just hope for the best, right? Wrong. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are good. Your car could break down, you could lose your phone, or you could have an unexpected medical bill. Without an emergency fund, these unexpected expenses can quickly derail your finances and leave you scrambling for cash. Instead of being prepared for the unexpected, embrace the thrill of living on the edge. Ignore those nagging voices telling you to save for a rainy day. Spend every penny you earn and cross your fingers that nothing bad ever happens. But remember, we're trying to stay broke here, so ditch the emergency fund and live life on the edge. What could possibly go wrong? All right, let's be real. Investing in yourself sounds like a lot of work. Who needs to learn new skills, expand their knowledge, or improve themselves when they can just coast through life on autopilot, right? Wrong. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. It's about acquiring knowledge, developing skills, and becoming the best version of yourself. It's about opening doors to new opportunities and creating a brighter future. Instead of embracing lifelong learning, stay stuck in your comfort zone. Don't bother reading books, taking online courses, or attending workshops. Ignore those personal growth podcasts and self-improvement articles. But remember, we're trying to stay broke here, so ditch the self-improvement and embrace mediocrity. Who needs to reach their full potential when they can just blend in with the crowd, right? So there you have it, the top 10 mistakes to avoid if you don't want to stay broke as a teenager. Remember, we did this whole reverse psychology thing, so you know the drill. Do the exact opposite of everything we just talked about. Start making smarter financial choices today, and your future self will thank you. Trust me, being financially responsible is way cooler than being broke and clueless. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And be sure to let me know in the comments what other financial fails you've experienced. See you in the next video.